Hello YouTube, this is EasyB. Welcome back to EasyB Tactical, EasyB channel. In the series Clean Your Gun, we're going to clean up the TP9 US disassembly and cleaning. The same thing applies if you have an MP9. This is not an MP9, but FYI, this is a registered short barrel rifle, so everything's legal. So let's get going. Remove the magazine. Always remove the magazine. Quick inspection to make sure it's clear. No rounding the firearm. Release. So let's start with the disassembly. You have two tabs here, one on each side, that we're going to press down. There's a button in the front of the TP9 that says up. We're going to push that button in and start lifting the front end. There's a button in the back here that we're going to push in. Push in with your thumb and lift. Push the front up and lift, and the upper comes apart from the lower. So the lower has the guide, the channel, your trigger pack, as you can expect. We're going to sit that down there. To disassemble the upper further, you will have the barrel assembly, the bolt, your charging handle, and your charging recoil spring. So you're going to push down on the bolt and simply move the barrel assembly from the little front end and pull it out just like this. I'm going to leave this alone. Charging handle, spring, recoil spring, I'll leave it together. The barrel has two pieces. To remove the bolt, just pull it out, and this is your bolt. Your barrel is retained to the barrel assembly, or the muzzle device I should say, with this camping, or I guess they call it location orientation pin. Basically, to remove the pin, you push hard on that tab, and at some point you can lift the pin out, set it there. At that point, you can now remove the barrel from the front. And there's the TP9 disassembled. Lower, upper section with charging handle and the spring still in there, barrel. The muzzle device, I forgot the proper name for this, barrel shroud, bolt, and a rotation cam pin. So let's clean it up, wipe it off real quick, lubricate it, and reassemble. I don't shoot this often, I should shoot it more. But just to clean it up, I'm going to do the interior first. Use a Q-tip to remove any gums from the channels in there. Let me see if I can move the camera in a better spot. Okay, let's clean this up. Starting with the lower receiver. Gonna ring. It's pretty clean. I barely shoot this thing since I purchased it. It's been sitting there. Run it a couple of times. I should shoot it more. Just using a Q-tip, removing any kind of carbon deposit. So this one is pretty clean. I'm not gonna spend too much time. I had applied some grease and lubrication. To separate this one alone. One of my favorite oil shop rags with a little bit of oil residues on it. I'm gonna wipe the bolt, carbon. Tip right inside the firing group area, the channels. Now there's a special cleaning kit that comes with the pistol. I don't know where I put it, or I don't know if I ever take it out of the box. So otherwise, you have a little scraping tool, multi-purpose tool that B&T provides that you can sometimes use to scrape the inside of the barrel shroud here. But for now, this one is barely fired, so I'm just gonna use my finger and this paper cloth to wipe it in there. I'm gonna wipe all this section. Make sure you don't pull out this, you don't pull your tab too violently. Any dirt. I had not cleaned this one since I bought it. I had lubricated and I shot it a few times, but not enough, so it's not that dirty. And I'm still gonna take a piece of towel and wipe this in. Make sure I don't disturb the spring too much. This is still quite clean. You can remove the spring. Clean by the charging handle. Back, put the spring back. Let me use this to clean inside this channel. Channel. Of course, you can standard cleaning barrel brush. I'm going to use this brush right here. Any process that you follow to clean your barrel. Again, this one is barely been shot, so just take out the barrel real quick. And I'm going to lubricate it. So to lubricate, I am going to lubricate the flat surfaces that are usually that receive friction. So this area here, I can put a drop on these ones. Grab this in real quick with my finger. I'm gonna put a few drops right here, one here, on it. Usually I like to put grease on ball group like this, especially on AKs, but this one I'm just gonna put a couple of drops of oil right here. Anywhere there's a friction or rotation or some kind of action, you can take a clean Q-tip to kind of spread the grease a little bit here. A couple of drops on the top, especially because this thing sits safe. You're gonna room a lot, so I want to make sure it's lubricated. If you drop on these rails. Here. Also the lower receiver, anything that moves, so drop here. A drop on this spring. A drop in this tab. The trigger group, you can even put the trigger on, remove the safety, and then action the trigger to see what part moves and pivots. So right here, right against here. This spring, these rails right here. Ejection port right here. This valve. Right here. Okay, time to reassemble the piston. Let's put the bolt. Let's put the barrel back into the shroud from the front. Slide it in. Pay attention to this locking chamber here, locking grooves, because then you have to orient the barrel on top of it. Take your locking pin, rotation pin, push back really hard to clear the all the way in, and then drop the pin. Could actually faces this way. The lubrication pin is back on, not yet, no. There you go, now it's down. And then you can insert, you can hold it like this, rotate your, pull it out and put the bolt back on, like this. Take the whole assembly, bolt assembly, trigger, turn it upside down, making sure the spring goes into this channel here. The charging handle spring goes into this channel down here. Set it flat, slide it back, and set it flat in there. Now the tab comes out through the front right here. Now I'm going to take the whole unit, keep pressure to it, put it on top of your receiver, align the lines here, slide it in, move your fingers. Once you slide it in the rear you have to press this tab and push down, slide the whole thing down, push the tab up, and clicks into place. Do a function check. Fire, safety, doesn't fire, and your TP9 is back together. And I like to usually wipe the exterior or apply one more different piece of oil on the exterior and accessories. That's it for this edition of Clean Your Gun featuring the B&T TP9 US version. Same goes for an MP9. Let me know in the comments how you clean your gun and if you have a TP9. Let me know which gun you want to see me disassemble and clean out of my small B&T collection. And let me know if you're interested in watching a video of what other B&Ts I have. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share the video.